Okay, I'm live. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I hope you all had a really great Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. I love Wednesdays. Today is going to be another interview session. I should have been here with somebody else, my business partner, but unfortunately, she can't make it. She have a family emergency, but I know she's here in mind. I hope you all have a great day. And today is another interview session where I interview, someone in this online business who, is running this business and can share their experience. The reason why I do interviews is for you to see somebody else. I don't know if you're tired of seeing my face, but you can see someone else who is having success as well, not just me, right? So you can hear the experience and maybe resonate from the experience as well. So I'm gonna bring a registered nurse like me, my fellow nurse in the house. And she's gonna share her experience. So let me go ahead and bring in Crystal. Am I pronouncing your name right? Crystal? You're muted, I think you're muted.
You said it well, sis. And
Okay,
greetings.
nice.
Greetings,
Hi,
everybody.
Crystal.
How are you,
Thank you so
beautiful?
much. I'm good. How are you?
I am amazingly happy to be here, given the events happening before, but I'm happy. I'm here. I could use my voice as a vessel to empower just at least one person. Just one person.
Yeah.
That's all I need. And I'm,
Thank
I'm,
you so
I'm
much for
happy.
coming. We finally did it. I saw messages from before, and I was like, "But wait, I spoke to her about doing that interview before, so we finally make it here. I'm so happy."
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we are here, dear.
So I'll introduce myself first to people who don't know me, and then I'll be asking Crystal some questions, and she could share her experience in this business so far. So my name is JL. I am a mom of four, registered nurse by profession. I'm online business mentor and owner. I have four children, and I am originally from the Caribbean, but live in Georgia, USA, with my family. So Crystal, you can go ahead.
Wow. So let me thank you. Full of gratitude and humility to be on your platform.
Yeah.
I'm meeting you for the first time. I am happy to be in front of other people as well too, to spread the word about this amazing business. So I am Crystal, the face and CEO of McKeck Digital Consulting. I'm proud digital business owner, proud mentor, I'm a mom of four amazing kids, a daughter, a wife, a sister, a registered nurse, and I live in the DMV area, Maryland to be precise, originally from Cameroon, West
Nice.
Africa.
Nice. My coach is from Cameroon, so I know the Cameroonians. They are nice people.
Yeah.
They are really
Yes,
nice.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
I forgot to say when you're coming in that you're watching us. Let us know where you're watching us from. Say hi in the comments. We want to see you. Right? Let's be a little interactive. Okay. So let me ask Crystal her first question. Um, what inspired you, or what motivated you to start an online business?
Wow. I love that question. So, I thought I'll be fulfilled when I kept going up the ladder in my nursing career. I thought things would be different, to be honest. I thought it would be better. But I realized that the higher you go up in your nursing career, you get the promotions, you make more money. Um, I realized that I was sacrificing and losing so much on the back end with my children, my husband, my family in general. Like I wasn't around. And a lot of things that were being pushed to the side. I was missing a lot of milestones. I couldn't do basic things. Um, I was giving my all. When I say all, meaning I'm gone between anywhere between 8, 10, 12, 16 hours a day. And when I'm giving my all to other people, when I come back home, it's like I don't have nothing much to give. I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I'm irritated, I'm tired from the verbal abuse, from the colorful, I don't want to call them patients, clients, toxic work environment sometimes. Wow. It was just so many things. It was a compilation of things. I didn't like how I felt when I would come home and be with my family. I couldn't give them that energy, the attention, the time, the nurturing. Some point depression kicked in because I'm like, is this, am I going to live like this with this same routine all the time, juggling multiple jobs, making it what you think is decent money because they're giving you time and a half on weekends? You know what I mean? So it's like, I said, no, 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 no. Something had to change. And when I knew my mental health was somehow starting to decline, I felt it. I knew there was a shift in me. I said, yeah, we gotta definitely be open to try something different. And that's what made me venture into this space.
Yeah.
14 months ago almost.
Oh. So there's a saying, nothing changes if nothing changes. That nothing changes if nothing. That four words is so powerful, right?
Yes, very.
And it takes someone intentional. That's what I say. Intentional people really start this business because you would be watching all your conditions, all your circumstances, and you would reach to that point where enough is enough. Like you
Yeah,
just need something else, right? It's
yeah,
either to supplement your nursing profession, or if you just want, to run a full time online business, you need something else. When you reach that point, you will just get started in this online business right away. So,
yeah.
I understand that part because I went through it as well.
Oh, oh, tell me
Okay.
about it.
So how long you been a nurse now?
Mm. Wow, I got 19 years in the game. 19 good years that I've given back, and
Wow.
I feel so blessed to be a nurse. There is no pay to be a nurse. You have to really love what you're doing,
Yeah.
meeting the families that are colorful, and meeting the beautiful patients, clients, your colleagues. You have to love what you're doing. That's all I can say. There is no pay, but I kind of align it with my digital business a little bit in the aspect of you are giving back, you are impacting people, you're helping people, you're educating people. It's the same thing too in this online space, but we're not limited by location or proximity. We are global. So I love it. I love
I was going to ask you that question. Like, a lot of people, are registered nurses who looking at us right now. Some people will come into my inbox and said, I'm a registered nurse. I really want something of my missing area. I don't want nothing else, right? Because I already went to school for 4 years. I don't want to do nothing else, right?
yeah.
So I was going to ask you that question. How is this online business different? Or or make a comparison, with this online business and being a registered nurse.
Um the difference, I just highlighted what makes it align with me and why I even love it dearly, even when there's these peaks and valleys with this business. But the difference is that as a digital business owner, this is night and day. Okay. You create your own schedule. You run your business when you choose to. So whether it's at midnight or whether it's at 12 p.m. in the afternoon, just dig in. If you want to do 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, you have that autonomy because you're your own boss. Okay. And the biggest thing that is so impactful for me is we have global reach. So I'm meeting different people, I'm interacting with different people. That is the best part about it. Of course, with the money you make, but just knowing that you have impacted one person every day. You're meeting new people, and your circle is growing wider and wider. Your network is growing wider. Um, I can go on, girl. I can go on.
Yes, yes. This online business, the satisfaction you get from this online business and the peace of mind is different. It's different. I
Yeah,
love the nursing profession. You really be overjoyed, to take care of your patients, help your patients to restore to their health. But this online business, I don't know, boy, it just feels different. The impact you're making, it just feels
yes.
different. The impact you're making in someone's life.
So
Some people
good.
who started this online business, and you just see them within a year or two quit their jobs, go on. Yeah, so that impact is like you can't get back that, right? And while achieving, a flexible way of working, you can't get more flexible than this online
You
business.
can't. You can't. Look, people. I've been home. I've
Hmm.
been home. I feel so good that I can take my kids to school. I can receive them when they get off the bus. I can sit down and I can be cooking. I'm running my business. I'm talking to, I'm connecting with potential prospects who are interested about the business. So that's how I spend my time and most of my time in my day, just in my space, enjoying my business, running it, and you know, what is it? Those challenges, I'm facing them, I'm conquering them, and when there is a bump in the road, I can always reach out to people with this
That's
huge
the thing.
community.
That's
Yeah,
the thing. That's
yeah,
support. Hmm.
the support.
I'm tired speaking about the support. I'm like, I never see support like this. Like when you
I'm
have,
not even when you were going to school, nursing school.
yeah,
There's nothing like this.
no,
Nothing. Clinicals. Nothing like I've not seen this, and it feels so good. And when you're getting the support, that's how you're still meeting more people. You're building your
yeah,
network.
you're
You
building.
know,
Mm-hmm.
it's unbeatable, sis. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
All right. When it comes to time, because a lot of people say this, I don't have the time. I even post I post a video recently about this, but I like to hear other people's opinion about this. Because it's just not me alone. So when it comes to time, what would you say? For somebody who say, I don't have the time to start anything new. I don't have the time.
Then it means you're not ready. Period. You're not ready. There's 24 hours in a day. You're not ready. You're not hungry. You don't have that burning fire. Um, yeah, you're not ready. Period. Because if you want something, you're gonna go for it, and you're not gonna make any excuses to justify why you are not able to do it. I don't care. And I learned this in school, in nursing school. Like when you want something and your back is against the wall and you want to get out that hole, you're gonna do it by any means necessary. It doesn't matter. You're gonna do it, and you're gonna find a way. So when people sit and say, "I don't have the time, I don't have the money," I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say it respectfully, it's BS, and you're just not ready. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah. I always say it's an excuse. It's an excuse because
Yeah,
you find time for other things that are not important.
everything that's
Not
irrelevant.
gonna do anything to our lives.
Everything irrelevant. And sis, the people who talk like that are the ones who are on social media scrolling. They're watching gossip. They're hearing other bad things. They're catching crews, watching people doing other things. And you're like, really? You don't have that time?
Right.
Really? Like, seriously? You couldn't figure out how to get financing or get a loan or get a credit card to start a business that could change. Like, people just, you
Yeah.
couldn't create like at least 40 minutes out of 24 hours that can change your life in the long run. So it's excuse. It's all trash. It's okay.
Really check your priorities, like what is important to you. Building a legacy that you can take, you can work from anywhere in the world, flexibility, and it's for the long run, right? So it's all about priorities. Okay. Another question is, let me see, what can I ask you again?
Yeah,
How long do you take to complete your training, and how much hours do you put in a day?
I like that question. So we have an amazing dummy proof. When I say dummy proof respectfully, meaning for people like me who are not tech savvy, is so user friendly. And it's very simplified, it's very generic. And I never finish my training because I still go back. I still go back because they're constantly updating things all the time. They're revising things, they're revamping things, they're tweaking things. So for me, I will always go back. It's like my Bible, is my roadmap, is my guide. And I go back to it all the time. So in 7 days, I'm going to say I hit it up, what is it? No, every day, because that is where when you're feeling down, you're feeling blue, you watch those masterminds, those daily drop-ins,
Mm,
your spirit changes.
yes.
When you
Come
start thinking about you second guessing something, you're like, hold on, mastermind or the daily drop-in. You hear all kind of testimonies, inspiration that just builds your momentum. And sometimes you don't have the momentum, but if you can at least open your laptop or your phone to go to that training site, everything changes. So that is a requirement every day. And I can sit and say, give and take, and I'm not gonna say in one setting, but in 24 hours, we can dig in like 2 to 3 hours easily. And I don't even feel it. That's the best part. I don't feel
on.
it.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like right now, we're doing this. This is business. I
Right.
don't feel it.
You
I'm
don't
just
feel it like
excited.
that like those 12-hour shifts. You definitely feel that, right? Yes.
You feel every minute of that 12-hour shift. You feel the residual effects on your neck, your back,
Mm,
your head, your waist, and we're so young and we're feeling it now. Then what more we how are we gonna be in 20 years time?
how long?
How long? And they say it's six, I don't know
I
if it's
mean,
60 to 70. How long? So am I gonna do that for the next 30, 40 years? Like
hmm,
what to, and I'm already complaining of back and ankle problem. What? No. No, but this business? No. No. You
exactly.
do it with breathe.
I always say how long. I can't go on like that for the rest of my life. I just can't. If you all can do it, or whoever can do it, looking at me right now, kudos to
Respectfully.
you. But I
Go
can't.
ahead.
I can't do
Go
it.
ahead.
No.
No, I'm not gonna be that nurse that's 65 with their back. They can't even stand upright
Girl.
and their ankles are swollen and big. Respectfully, I love the nurses. I work with them. I see them. They're all burnt out, stressed, miserable, angry, depression. It's everything because of the job. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the reality of being burned out. Okay, last question. What advice do you have for someone looking to start this online business, especially speaking to registered nurses? Because we are registered nurses, so I mostly speak to registered nurses. So, what advice do you have for them looking at us right now?
Um, the best thing I can say is be inspired. Be inspired to know that there is a way that you can control what your time and days look like. There is a way that you can get financial independence, financial security. Stop waiting on those time and a half, holiday pay, or I'm gonna get a raise. That deceives
By
us.
by, by what sense?
Yeah,
By
like
what?
they like all
What?
the you're gonna get an incentive or a bonus, or oh, you're gonna be supervisor on the weekends, charge nurse leave. Those are all just what do we call, I guess, shiny objects to lure you that you can make so much money, but you're at what price? Look at what you're sacrificing. It's just like when you wear that nice, beautiful shoe, but that little corn on your baby toe is rubbing against the side of the shoe. You know that your foot is hurting, but people look at you and say, "Wow, that shoe looks good." But they don't know that they don't know what you're going through. So what am I saying? Ladies and gentlemen, especially my healthcare workers, not only my nurses, but even my aides, home health aides, all of us in the healthcare field. I don't care if you're a nurse practitioner. Get in here and learn that there's a way you can get your time back, your freedom back. There's a way you can have that balance, where you can create early retirement. This is the only community where you see a 25-year-old is retired. Okay?
Mm.
25, 23, they're retired. Only here. Okay? I see it all. We see it all the time. All right. Do not suffer with burnout, depression, and losing milestones. There's a way, people. So I urge you all, at least one person, to come and learn about this amazing digital business. And you can do so. If you're skeptical, you're on the fence. Do your due diligence. Watch a webinar that's free where you can plug in and interact every Tuesday, Thursday, where you can plug in, interact, engage, ask questions from real life people who are like you and me, but their lives are different because they took action. That's the difference. You're on the other side. Someone's still writing you a check. Okay. And you're still, doing the same grind. You're going in that same hamster wheel, the same routine every day. So give yourself a chance. Think bigger, aim bigger. It's okay. And stop building someone else's empire. Thank you,
Yes.
sis.
I love it.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. As she says, be open, right? We nurses, we're not open, okay, you had 4 years of nursing school, and you know what? I'm gonna be a registered nurse for the rest of my life, and I will keep on doing things in the medical field. Be open to something else, right? You can still work your registered nurse. We still registered nurses. We're working, right? You can still be a registered nurse, but be open to something else on the side, right? Instead of picking up all these multiple shifts, and as we talk about the backache, the neck ache, all that, it's gonna multiply by picking up multiple shifts, right? So instead of doing that, Get yourself an online side hustle. You can work from the we are at home. Her children is around her. My children is somewhere in front there. We
Yeah,
are
they're
so
here.
get
They're
yourself
here.
an online side hustle. You can work from the comfort of your home. You can carry anywhere you go while you're traveling, right? It goes with you wherever you go.
Fine. That's right.
Just have the online side hustle if you're interested, right? If you're interested, you can go on our websites. If you're on Crystal's page, Crystal, www.mikekdirect.com. If you're on my page, www.glhdigital.com, and we would love to see you on the inside.
Yes.
When you go on that page, you will see you're putting your name, your email, watch a free information session, take the next refundable step. I talk about the refundable step. The refundable step is free, right? Because you can get back your money within 30 days.
Yes.
If you decide it's not for you, and it's okay if you decide it's not for you, it's okay because it's not for everybody, right? While this business is for everybody, it's not for everybody because you have to.
Tell them, sis. Tell them again. Say it again. It's not. No, be real. Is it for everybody?
Exactly. It's for everybody, but you have to know yourself, right? It's not for everybody, right? Just like us being a registered nurse, not everybody can be a registered nurse, can they? Not everybody
Yes.
can see blood and see all that trauma.
That's
Not
right.
everybody can be a registered nurse. Just like that, being an online business owner, not everybody can be an online business owner. And that's okay, right? That's all right. But at least you do your due diligence, as Crystal say, and check out the online business to see if it's for you, because you don't want to see that opportunity pass by and 5, 10 years you say, oh shucks, I should start this business. Why didn't I start this business? Right? So check it out, see if it's for you, and we will see you on the inside. All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Crystal.
Thank you,
All
guys.
right. Bye. Take
Bye
care.
bye.